fall of Weishaupt reverberated across the Fade, as did the fall of an archdemon. But unless I am mistaken, both Elganan and Gillenane yet stand.
We took down Gillenane's archdemon, but we weren't able to kill her.
And how are you doing?
Right now, I'm more concerned with how the team is doing.
I expect their morale is shaken after what happened.
They have what it takes to stop the gods. I just need to get them to believe it.
Indeed. They must know beyond any doubt that you believe in them. You cannot stand against Elganan and Gillenane with logic. Those motivated by greed or self-interest will change alliances, but those who serve you with passion and loyalty will follow wherever you lead, even to their deaths if necessary.
I knew I might have to make a call like that when Varric put me in charge.
A good leader never makes such a decision lightly. But when the time comes, it is better to be prepared. And perhaps it will not come to that. The stronger your team, the more chances you will have to avoid such a decision.
I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any suggestions on our next move against the gods?
If you oppose Elganan and Gillenane's minions, you will get your opportunity.
Hori commanders will help us find the gods.
Possibly. But more importantly, you will aggravate them. You rendered Gillenane mortal at Weishaupt. It is an embarrassment, an insult, neither she nor Elganan can ignore. If you continue to disrupt their plans, you will not need to track them down. They will come to you.
You think I can goad the gods into making a mistake?
I have absolute faith in your ability to aggravate enemies who should know better than to underestimate you. One final warning. You have survived a confrontation with Gillenane, which few still live to claim. But her power pales in comparison to Elganan's. If he takes the field himself, remember, in a fight such as ours, escaping to fight another day is a victory.
Lucanus? Are you in here brooding?
I'm fine.
That's not a no.
I had her. She should have never gotten away from me. This was our contract, Rook. I don't fail my contracts.
Forget about Gillenane.
That's why I'm here.
I know, but I'm just happy you didn't get killed out there.
You shouldn't go easy on me. Mistakes get people killed.
You're an assassin. So do successes.
I thought I still had this. Whatever else I am, I'm a professional. After the ossuary, I thought at least I could still take out a target. I need to work.
Gillenane was a giant face in the clouds, Lucanus. I asked you to stab a cloud.
And I missed the damn cloud.
My point is, that was impossible and you still almost did it. That's not small.
I was distracted. That cannot happen again. I need to get my head on straight.
Whatever you need to do.
Have you been to talk to the others? Davrin, especially. I think everyone might have things to deal with now. I should check in with the crows. Whatever the word is, I'll let you know. There's nothing like work to focus the mind.
Davrin? Davrin, about Weishaupt. Davrin, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I can't believe Weishaupt is gone. It's always been there protecting the world.
Wasn't supposed to be like this. That's Renaud. Malmont. Anya. We used to argue. Who'd be the one to take an archdeacon? Not sure any of us believed it'd...
When the moment came, you did the Wardens proud.
Did I? Because I'm still here. They're not.
Personally, I'm glad you're here. We still need you.
And I need this to make sense.
You're overthinking it.
Am I? A Grey Warden kills an archdemon, they die. That's how it works.
Who knows what happened? Maybe the gods changed things and the old rules don't apply. Why is being alive a problem?
Because I didn't expect to be here. Grey Wardens have an expiration. It pushed me.
There's more fight to go.
And if we manage to pull that off?
You'll do what you do best. Hunt monsters.
Plenty of people can do that. I'm talking purpose. I feel like a blade sharpened all these years to confront the worst darkness in the world. And my blade struck true at Weishaupt. What now?
Well, you'll raise a San to create a world where the light outshines the darkness.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you. That will require a lot more gingerwort truffles.
It'll work out. Someone like you, a slayer of archdemons.
Oh yeah? Keep going.
Oh, a heroic Grey Warden.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
And, admirer of all things Rook.
Now that you mention it, yeah. And you too. I always admire the prince.
I don't think you're ever shaking him loose.
I can live with that.
While you sort that out, maybe you and Lucanus can try to bury the hatchet.
Yeah,
He had a rough time of it too.
I know. That was an incredible shot he took at Gillenane.
Then tell him that. 'Cause fighting each other won't help us defeat the gods.
But we've got help. The Wardens, Shadow Dragons, Crows, Veil Jumpers, we're all in this together.
We are. But they've all got their own problems. If we want their help, we have to help them first.
Is that a plan I hear forming?
I think it could be. Thanks, Davrin.
thing is,
Nev, that coffee in the kitchen, you made it?
Keen eye.
Did you boil it? If so, why?
I'm not picky. I got a cup and it does the job. That's all I ask.
I don't know where to go with this.
Do you even know what you're drinking?
It's not entirely a liquid now.
It's an adventure.
So what's the coffee for?
What isn't it for? The Venatori used the dragon attack for a power grab. Now they treat Docktown like their personal playground. I've heard more cries for help than I can count. And now the Threads have reached out.
The Minrathus crime syndicate.
Smuggling, extortion, protection rackets. The Threads do it all. They stay out of slavery and they hate Venatori. Enough to keep picking fights. My contact in the Threads, Alec, wants to talk. He doesn't reach out for nothing.
Andrew, what
The
the hell?
situation with the Venatori, it's fallen apart so fast.
In Docktown, we don't get a lot of people in our corner. What do you think that looks like?
There must be a way to help. A way I can help.
If you need more coffee, I'll make it.
Well now, is that sweet or trying to save me from myself?
Let's call it both.
Candlehold. They carry messages through the city.
Used to be you could drop by the temple for a meal. Too many Venatori there now.
Come to think.
You call Manfred Fred?
Sure. He walked into my office. I said, Fred, can I call you Fred? He nodded. Seemed happy about it. If he doesn't like it...
Oh, Manfred doesn't mind. He quite likes you. Does the diminutive imply a certain level of comfort with the necromantic arts?
It shows a certain level of comfort with your friend. The rest of it, well, that depends.
On what?
On what the mage using it is up to.
Let's try this again. Nev, we were going to talk. You come looking for me?
Hello, Alec. And Cedar. You sing at the Cobbled Swan. And spy for the threads?
You got it.
All right. You called. I showed up. Why are we here?
Because the Venatori are targeting threads. We want the scales tipped back in our favor.
You seem tough enough on your own. You really need us?
I get my knuckles bloody from time to time, but if you haven't noticed, there's a lot going on.
Cut to the chase, Alec.
The Venatori are taking our people, and they aren't shy about it. They walked into the Swan and abducted our boss, Marco Damas.
The threads always kept their leader secret, pulling strings from the shadows.
Yeah, well, the Venatori found us out, declared they were securing Docktown as they dragged him out. Cedar was performing at the time. So the whole thing...
They just walked in. The Venatori don't lack confidence.
I'd love to correct that, wouldn't you? It's an easy deal. Right, Nev? We've had our differences, but the threads are better neighbors than the Venatori.
Docktown's ours. We want them out as much as you.
The cult's got an inside track on our members. They're watching us. But you?
I get it. You give us the lead, we go in alone.
They're holed up in the thread market. I'll get you access. Still won't be easy.
Good luck, all right.
Here's hoping.
So, we're rescuing the leader of a crime syndicate.
The threads protect their streets. If we can swing power back in their favor, Docktown needs whoever will fight for it. Let's get to the market.
Part of the game, don't you? No, there is no artifacting. So I'll clean this shit. more.
All right, so when we...
You're chasing!
They must have eyes on the lamplighter. Elliot did have one of their friends.
An excellent striker!
Quickly! That's it for now, but we need to move before any more of the cult catches on.
If the Venatori are against the Threads, why take Damas? Why not kill him at the swamp?
Threads must have something the Venatori want.
Let's find the threads. Discreetly.
Keep your eyes open.
What do you say, Thread?
For the glory of Tevinter reborn.
Good.
Kill all.
There's a fight ahead.
The gods reveal!
What are they doing?
It's blood magic. They're using mind control on the Threads.
Despicable.
The Threads are confined. Out of danger for now, but we need to get them out. Take out other mages in charge, and we break control.
Got it.
Excellent. Safe. We won't allow this to continue.
They're controlling kidnapped threads with blood magic. If one of them revealed Damas, taking the boss gets them everything. We need to find him.
We should free the other captives as well.
Wait. I heard something. There's someone up ahead. Quite the setup. That's Markle Damas? I could take him off your hands.
He's not mine to give. Damas serves our best.
Hello, Nev. I've missed you.
You know me.
Damas doesn't, but I do. You stopped me once, but my purpose remains.
Aelia.
Rid Minrathis of this criminal. Kill him. Will anyone notice in Docktown? I won't be stopped.
What have you done, Aelia? Speaking directly through him. Puppetry. The blood magic needed.
Impressed? It pales next to the power Devinter once had.
Just give us Damas.
Damas? Is that all you want, Nev Gallus? You dealt with Bataris and his relic. You found us here. No further. The risen God showed me the path to our legacy, our salvation. I am this city's future, and you'll stay out of my way.
We need to subdue Damas fast. To keep him alive.
This wretch! I would use him for something better, even if it's stopping.
No one should die like that.
Dev, this person controlling Damas.
We can talk later.
This place is better. Favors and petty schemes. It's better with you.
Aelia, taking over the threads. It secures the Venatori a little more power, but I know you. There's more. You're setting us up. For what?
For Minrathis. Our ancient power restored. Our destiny renewed.
And damn the lives it takes. We've played this game before.
The game never ended.
Ah, I get it. Fancy speeches, horrible plans. You're just like any other Venatori.
Rook.
Minrathous is broken, but you like it. Does it flatter your ego to leave the city as it is? To prove your cynicism right? I am hope. I'll change these streets, starting with Dogtown. It could do better. Goodbye, Nev. Van Herders. Fucking cultist snakes. They'll pay for this.
Damas, are you alright?
I wouldn't be.
Nev Gallus, if you're here, Alec sent you.
You're welcome.
You did me a favor. I heard you stopped a red lyrium relic, and the Venatori responsible walked. But Taurus, I've got dirt on him.
Enough for the shadows to make a move.
Consider it my thanks.
Bataris put lives at risk.
Do it.
Consider it done. The Threads protect their streets.
There's no one else here. The person controlling him.
She's gone. I gave Damas's information to the surviving Shadow Dragons. Bataris is one man, but that's one less Venatori to deal with. You know, I didn't expect backup for this job. I wasn't looking to drag you in.
We saved Damas. The stuff with Aelia, we'll figure it out.
This doesn't end well.
Who is she? Besides an evil blood mage.
A damn fanatic. A believer in Tevinter's former glory. I caught her trying to save the city. The ritual, what she wanted to summon. She'd have sacrificed us all. I caught her. The Templars had her. Turns out, Aelia had sympathy in the right places. She disappeared from her cell, but I had a lead. I should have gone alone. But I went looking for backup. Someone I could trust. Rana. I found her partner first. Brahm always wore that Andrastian pendant. Had it that night, too. He was a pain. But at the end of the day, he always showed up. Tried to do the right thing. Like it's easy. He went in too fast. Aelia found him, she got out. Brahm didn't.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Aelia's Tro weren't cold after that. They buried Brahm's death. Like it was nothing. Said it wasn't an official case, that he didn't have orders. He put protecting Docktown first. He helped me. And that's what he got. What now? A dragon attack, Aelia's back, and backed by a god. Where does it end? I can't say a lot of people show up for me, Rook, or that it ends well when they do, but today, you came through for Docktown this time. Even when I didn't expect it.
I wasn't there for the dragon. If only I could be everywhere at once. But even if I'm late, I've got your back. Hopefully that's enough.
I'll take late over never. And I'm around if you need me.
Dweller, an invitation has manifested to the Black Emporium in Docktown. The antiquarian there is stagnant and stubborn, but he...
The Candlehop. They carry messages through the city.
I'm almost getting used to this city again, but it still needs fewer Venatori.
They're good.
You need different for the label. I know someone.
Souls alone as the light left. I was...
It's a spirit of compassion.
My own name. But what of theirs? 3 I've found, felled by demon claws, murdered. I have impressions. This one. Find who she was.
We've got a trail. We just need to follow it.
Hortensia. She was a gardener.
Green against grey. There are others. I would...
I command it! Attack!
Fight on!
That goes to you.
How do they withstand us?
I'm ready.
They didn't deserve this. No one does. Another demon killing.
About to have a problem. Got us in the distance.
Still alive?
Compassion.
This one. Curiosity undimmed. Just one. Find who he was.
They left a trail. Sloppy, but useful.
Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
Let's finish this. All set.
Understood.
Now there's a nice shot.
We need to close this.
I'm ready. Let's go. Got it. Nice move.
I hate to be on their side.
I can do this all day.
Got you covered. Let's do this again.
Say the word.
Take your flight with you. Better get this where it's needed. Property of Marcus, scholar.
Story beneath the ruin.
You're thinking about it again.
What?
Gillenane. Playing it over in your head won't change the ending.
I need to know what went wrong.
And the good of that game only lasts so long.
You're lecturing me about letting things go?
Oh, I'm awful at it. Of all my charming qualities, that's not the one to copy.
Is this for us? Strange. Wants us to find more. This place feels laid back compared to the Cobalt Swan. Of course, up there. Venatori. Stop them! Body. Is that Hector? Damn it. We were too late.
Venatori and their cruel theatrics. They will pay for this.
Hey, Rook. I've news about Lorelei the Fence.
Lorelei? She ran the pawn shop, so...
Yes. The Venatori found her. You have to hurry.
We're on it.
There's just a few eyelets. Well,
A dragon here?
Here it is. The Black Emporium.
We have company! Urchin! Where is that urchin? Oh, don't tell me I've misplaced another one! No matter.
This message. You're connected to the other Candlehop we met.
Did you get the books? I left them on your desk.
Yes, thank you. They'll be useful in my study.
The other desk was empty. thought you shared a space with...
Oh, she's gone. The notes are gone. All of it.
It looks like... Another victim.
We need to chase this down. Strikes you back. Can't see. Anyone else?
The spirit of compassion. And another murder victim.
This one. A roof denied. Eyes skim over. Yet a world smudged in shadow. So beautiful. Find who he...
Hey, in the market for charms? I don't have any on me, but when the deal comes through, the savings is shared with you.
Charcoal drawings by someone named...
A world smudged in shadow. He drew Docktown's darkness. All those I found, I held up.
Do you know something about the murder victims? What connected them?
Each was desperate. Each heard a whisper that tempted them, and each turned away. They defied the one who called them. The demons we saw were merely minions. Too late for these. But now I can watch and protect others. Something larger stirs, calling the desperate. No, the hope you bring Dogtown thwarts it.
How has been Rathers since the dragon attack?
After the dragon attack, after demons swarmed the streets, after the palace shot at everyone, we're having a ball.
Ah, sorry.
What for? You didn't attack the city. The shadow dragons are dealing with it. At least, we're trying to. I just worry about Asher. He rests as much as we do.
I'm guessing there's... That's unnerving. All right, let's keep clearing blood from the catacombs. Old magic, forgotten relics. There's a lot left in the catacombs, and the light's twisting through all of it. Elevator. Could be more blight where it leads. You get the feeling we're being watched when we're in the catacombs.
There's something down here. But then, it's been Rathos. Who knows what's down here? That was amazing! End this! Save a little for the rest of us, Rook.
Made it through.
That's the last of them. We should tell Warden Vesta. Hey, we're back in Docktown proper.
Always good to know the shortcuts. Look up there.
Vesta, we got the Darkspawn that attacked you. They won't get into the city.
Thank you. The war.
As will the Shadow Dragons. Quillen, by the way.
Good. Docktown owes her for the war.
Rest easy.
Masked mystery. Secrets of the Veilguard.
Oscar's disappearing from Docktown. Why? Something to look into. lesson. It's in the way of your betters. Ambush!
Search the area for anyone who needs help.
This was Lorelei's. What did they do to her? So many dead, and for what? To parade their new power, in case we forget.
I don't think they even care if the people they're executing are really shadow dragons. It's anyone who's ever been connected to them or helped them. Huh. Some kind of fabulous treasure buried in the city.
Oh, that. A local myth. Turns up every...
Another message for us.
Interesting.
I'm not sure I like this.
An Tory causing trouble, and the people of Minrathous are desperate for any help. That woman. What's happened? What's going on?
My husband, Atticus. He never came home. They're lying.
What's your name?
Sabina.
So, the snake nest.
Used to be a busy place. Word is it slowed down.
It's worth checking out. Break those crystals. We need to get through that barrier.
Nev, if I asked what's bothering you, would I get an answer?
Alien.
I forgot what I was going to say. Mirda. Nev, if I asked what's bothering you, would I get an answer?
Alia says Menrathus is broken, and I've called it the same, but I don't like it that way.
Are you worried about what some Venatori said? Don't let her get under your skin.
I know. You know, when you were assassinating all those...
Venatoria dealt with. I hope whoever posted that plea for help feels safer tonight.
We should keep an eye on the board. There may be other requests. Nev, if I asked what's bothering you, would I get an answer?
This is it. The snake nest. Let's look around, see what we find. I don't think we'll get any answers from him.
Some burnt documents. Too burnt to get anything.
We're looking for someone named Atticus.
Haven't seen anyone.
He was meeting someone here.
Yeah? People do that all over.
Well, I'm still looking into it.
Wasting your time's your business. If you aren't buying a drink, I've got things to do.
This Linus, he must own the snake nest. And he knows Atticus. We should look outside, search the area. What happened here? Blood. There's a trail. The blood-stained shirt.
No cuts in the material. The blood didn't belong to the owner.
Take a look at that. The sick kid. His father thought Atticus could help, but something feels off. All right. That Snake Nest bartender must know something. We need to talk to her. Again. A man named Atticus came to the Snake Nest. We know he was headed here, that your boss Linus knows him. We've been to Linus's home.
All right, it's the boss. He's been acting weird since the kid got sick. Urgent meetings, always checking the storage. But you're Nev Gallus. If you think you can do something, I'll let you in.
I'll do what I can.
It's across the road.
The bar storage. There has to be more here. This under the bar storage. Be ready. He might be farther in. Linus, the Snake Nest owner. He made a pact with a demon to save his kid. But the price, it was too high.
I'll follow up. Make sure the kid's still taken care of.
There's a key. We should see what else is here. How many did he kill? All for a demon. This was Atticus. His locket. We can return it to Sabina. Much sturdier than the old one. Sabina, the man who took Atticus's life.
Atticus.
If there's anything you need,
I don't know. Thank you.
Dogtown's desperate of being targeted, then falling victim to demons. The Snake Nest owner. The people Compassion found. What if it's all the work of the same demon?
It's a good theory, and bad news for the people it targets.
If we keep up the work in Dogtown, maybe we'll find more.
Ship got in yesterday. Are the Veilguard worse than you remember?
Huh. Some kind of fabulous treasure buried in the city.
Oh, that. A local myth. Turns up every few years. Details differ, but the essence remains the same. Though the cell's a little harder than usual.
Who dies next? Latest chapter. Vivian Hall. Read it now.
Cloth and leather, with all the fine touches.
Why don't we care about us?
Because there's little I can do about any of it. Caring would be pointless and painful. You're young. You'll learn.
Those missing buskers performed here. Let's see what we can find. This candle wick's been treated with... I think it's... copper crystals. The flame would have burned... wine. A lot of it.
Silent plains beget. Only Venetori would drink that swill.
They were here for a while, drinking. Waiting for... what? Let's check outside. See where they went. That's blood. Did one of the buskers get hurt? No busker would leave their instrument behind. Strings are broken. Somebody knocked this instrument around. Alos, how are you?
Huh? Glad to be alive.
After the dragon attack, I wanted to check in.
Appreciate it.
Wine. Probably a cheap vintage. Not the same as the wine inside. I think the buskers drank out here. All right. The Venatori are drinking inside. They have a signal for when the buskers finish. The buskers go outside for a drink, they're distracted, then the Venatori ambush them and haul them away. So we don't know why yet, but we know where the buskers were taken. The lookout. Let's find those buskers. Stay ready, though. The Venatori are playing rough. Still warm. Whoever was on watch just left. Dead. He's Venatori, not one of the buskers.
Stabbed in the back. Poorly. Someone wasn't sure of themselves.
Someone saw their empty. Where are they? The restaurant pamphlet. The garden. It mentions performers.
Seems a little convenient.
We could approach the garden from the rooftops. That'll give us some cover. We still need to save the buskers. But if this is a trap, let's be smart about it.
Nev, if I asked what's bothering you, would I get an answer?
Alia says Minrathus is broken, and I've called it the same, but I don't like it that way.
Are you worried about what some Venatori said? Don't let her get under your skin.
I know. You know, when you were assassinating all those Venatori, it's too bad Alia missed the list.
Say the word and I'll make up for it this time. Get ready.
Venatori, not far from the garden. That's not a coincidence. Let's go in and see if there's any sign of what happened to the buskers. Someone wasn't spending much on their wine.
Currently, terrible.
What's wrong?
The papers love the last
What can I get you?
Have you seen any buskers from Docktown?
Ha! I heard those songs.
The Venatori had plans.
We followed a lead here. So could the Venatori.
All right. They're below. Just...
Hello? Who goes there?
Are you the buskers?
So, are you a fellow felon?
Call me Rook.
Lex Aulos, street balladeer?
How did you pick?
Well, say I'd composed a catchy but searing satirical ballad with rhymes for... And then Tot said ballad to every performer in...
And that would do it.
Well, thanks to you and the owner's entirely legitimate seaway access, perhaps it's time we take our act on the road. This city's a lot grimmer lately.
Don't
Oscar's in Docktown? Who's our next rising star?
Something caught your interest?
The note mentioned a bridge near here. No harm looking.
Is it true the Aunt Tom haven't?
I don't take orders. I just bring out the food.
Nev, tell the Shadow Dragons to consider any supplies they need already paid for. And I'll cut down what Venatori I can.
You don't have to.
It could have been Treviso. Consider this done.
Hey, Rana. What's going on?
This entrance was magically sealed. Now it's not. A prank? Or someone trying to hide something?
A ruined tower by the water. Huh.
What brought a dragon to Minratha? Lots of outsiders go unnoticed in Docktown.
You're an exception.
Is that good or bad?
With me? Good. With other...
A key? Well, this is promising. Now to find the door that this unlocks. Watch for danger ahead. Don't end up like that poor soul. Ambush. Something goes on with this treasure. Got to cover. They really didn't want us getting through that door.
I knew this was a trap.
Oh, what is that smell? What a miserable way to go. The desperate being lured down here by the promise of riches, only to find death. A treasure hunt. Someone took the game and twisted it. They didn't sell it as an adventure. They sold it as a way out. There's a demon feeding off the desperate in Minrathous, manipulating them. And those who don't listen, die. Evidence points to the catacombs. The rest is on us. Another message asking for help dealing with Venatori. Let's get to it. Break those crystals. We need to get through that barrier.
Salvage scrap metal, exchange it for gold, exchange that for offcuts from the butcher. The cats love me. Let's hurry. I don't like the tone of that note. Best cereal in Mid-Battle.
Venatori, stop them! Someone over there. Looks like she needs help. Another candle hop. Let's finish the job. Are you all right?
I'll be fine. They're going to kill him. Publicly.
Where?
The Temple of Andraste. They said it would suit him. Please, hurry.
Company, get ready. Time for a fight!
That was amazing.
There he is. Let's go. Let's get Viper out of there before more Venatori show up.
Holding off death for yet another day, it seems.
At least, you're not going down that easy.
I told the shadows to lay low.
That's the problem with Rebel.
I'm in your...
We couldn't just let the Viper die.
I'm just a man.
So, what now?
I'll get word out. We once started from nothing but a dream.
Well, maybe you should rest. Haven't
The Blight will take me down no matter what. I have to believe Minrathous can survive this, even if I'm not here. Here to remember the fall.
We should
light
do something to remember the ones who passed.
Lorelei.
For all shadow dragons.
Those we have loved.
May you shine bright in our memory.
Always cherished.
Never forgotten.
So, the demon of Pyrantium.
The name wasn't literal when I got it.
Nothing in our way now.
I have felt you move against me, eating the city in such perfect condition.
I know you. Spite felt your presence in the ossuary. One of Zara's pets.
She took me there alive. But I have been here much longer.
You've been toying with the people of Ducktown.
I am an answer that they come seeking. I give them something to do when their world is cruel. People will do such fun things when they're desperate.
There's a problem. Not from a distance. Do this again. Got it covered. I see him. Need to move. Can't see a thing. I'm good to go. Not too bad. Get clear. Got us the range. Get clear.
With all that's happened, I can see how a demon of desperation woke up here. It could feed on the city and make things worse.
Further destabilizing the city only helps the Venatori.
But we stopped it. Nev. You alright?
Yeah. Hate that the damn thing was here, but this was a good win. We've got company.
That probably hurt! Of course.
The catacombs never end.
How'd that statue get there?
They've been used to store food during war and blight. Kept Minrathous alive more than once. But that was never the whole story. There's secrets older than the city itself down here.
On it! You're still working.
Just finishing some things up. You know you're being creepy, right? Why are you watching me?
Because you haven't been sleeping, and I wanted to figure out why.
Oh, right.
I thought dwarves didn't dream.
We're not supposed to. It's like my mind's telling a story.
Sometimes I have these dreams where I'm naked.
What?
And I have to make a speech or go to battle, and I have no pants on.
Yeah. These days, there's something that glows red.
Would it help if I was there?
Oh, I couldn't bother you like that.
But please do.
You realize you just offered to be with me all night while I sleep.
Well, yeah. I mean, yes, that is what I offered.
Right.
Alex, you go.
Is there something happening between us? I'm not just imagining things, am I?
I think there's something. And I kind of like it.
Me too. I never wanted to say it because I didn't want things to get awkward.
Nah, it's still pretty awkward. But we just need to keep at it until we push through to the other.
Hey, guess what?
Well, I suddenly feel, tired.
Oh, of course. Right, I'm not the only one who's not sleeping. We could continue this.
I can't wait.
Hey, Rook. Feels like home.
Let's ask Myrna and Vorgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. Now, despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
So you know a thing or two about wisps?
As much as any watcher of my rank.
I might have questions for you later.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in...
Your letter spoke of...
Malign spirit.
They have concrete up.
They must be.
This haunting...
It has turned. Midnight brings music from the depths.
I'm unsure, my friend. Any other might hear it.
Prepare well. Victory to the living.
Rook, Professor, a new group of Venatori.
The god!
They come
We'll put a stop to that.
We must keep track of our skeletal assistants.
I wonder what this is about.
I see we've company. They attack from afar! Navarra is dedicated to preserving the deceased. I suppose the displays of the Grand Necropolis seem a bit exotic to you all.
Can't see it every day.
Thank you again for coming. My duties include tending to these rites of remembrance. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
It's like being in a very, very specialized museum.
Yes, but the purpose of the tableau...
Wait, did one just move?
That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
Seems pointless. No one here's expecting company. Are they?
Let's continue.
So, what now?
We light candles in remembrance of the dead. Would you care to light the candle, Rook? Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon. Surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So, the necropolis actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside a chamber. Could you light the next candle? Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants?
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
Right. Just on the side.
This way, Rook.
You were right about the gardens being peaceful.
The necropolis has its dangers, but...
Examining the graves? You'll need to light these candles as well. Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. You remarked earlier that keeping this place in order seems pointless, but there's meaning in how we tend the necropolis. Just seems like a lot of ceremony.
The ceremony can be the point. The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me. Ah, look here.
Hi. Should I say hi?
It's curious about you. We're also enjoying the gardens, but with one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training?
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
Belated condolences, if that's worth anything.
Always. We move on, as we must, but those long nights linger about the shadows.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. When I first arrived here, I was terrified.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me. Come. The next set of graves lies ahead. Please, light the next candles if you would. There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality. All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites, I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before. We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body.
Yes, he's taken so well to it. Haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light. Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell. Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed. We honor the listening spirits.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good Watcher, faith kept in all our paths.
What was...
The necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
It's part of life.
I wish I'd had your equanimity when I was younger. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. It comes without...
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
Well, if Manfred's excited, how can I refuse? Cheers, Manfred.